I guess if he's getting closer and closer. We've seen him put in the work and the time. So that'll make the call on when he's 100% or whatever it is, whatever he has to pass to be able to play. But yeah, he's been putting in the work. He's obviously been on court a little bit, and I think he feels good. So when obviously, like I said, when the hierarchy decide that he's ready to go and ready to compete, then it'd be great to have him back out there.
You guys couldn't be as good as you are defensively without Rudy, but you also need a lot more than just Rudy to be as great as you've been defensively.
Yeah, 1-on-5, I think he'd be very good.
Right. So what are the other aspects? What's everything else that's being done well defensively other than just Rudy?
I mean, obviously he is a big part of it, and Fave really, those two together.
Watch this.
He's not a part of it. AB is out of it. No, I mean, it probably sounds a little silly, but like we play on offense, we play together and we play as close as one as we can. We try and do that defensively too. We've got each other's backs. Obviously, there's going to be breakdowns at times, and when we do break down, we're pretty confident that someone's going to be behind us. Obviously, Rudy to protect, or if I get blown by, Ricky's going to try and help. But whatever it is, but we try and play obviously as one, and obviously knowing the coverages, knowing what we have to do is kind of the first step of that, and then obviously being able to execute it. And I think we do a good job of understanding what we're trying to do, and then obviously, like I said, executing it when we understand it.
How much does not having Hal Neto on the court hurt you guys right now?
Yeah, I mean, you obviously feel horrible for him because he's kind of had these little things all year, and he just can't catch a break at the moment, which is obviously hard because he's played really well for us when he's been out there, and he's a huge part of that second unit when he controlling the tempo and getting us into stuff, and obviously defensively getting after the other point guard, and so obviously it's on court we'd love to have him, but yeah, right now you just feel for him, and yeah, we've all got his back. We'll do whatever we have to keep him upbeat and try and get him back as soon as possible.
Does that kind of push or hurry on Dante?
That's not for me. I don't know. I mean, I think when Dante's ready, he'll play, and if that's tonight or tomorrow or whatever, whenever that is, that's when they'll call it. I don't think we can handle it for a game or two or three if we have to. But yeah, when they decide Dante's ready, we'll obviously bring him straight back in.
Ricky plays with an incredible passion toward the game. What's the impact that has on the rest of you?
I think it's just more his hair flicking around than passion.
Okay, so what's the impact of his hair flicking around on all of you guys?
No, he does. I mean, he leaves it all out there every game. He does play with that a bit of fire, and I think when you see one guy doing it, Rudy does the same thing. I think we've all got our own little individual fire things we do. But then you put it all together, and last game it was Donovan in the third quarter. We were kind of flat a lot of the game, and he did some of those things that he was doing, and kind of got us going a little bit. So when it starts with him, it's obviously great, and yeah, I mean Ricky's been great all year. He's done exactly what we need him to do each game.
Are you expecting to play some backup point guard tonight? A little bit.
And you can ask that to the big dog after this. But I mean, I'm happy to. Means I get to dribble the ball a couple times.
You guys have only lost a couple games in a month. Does it change Quinn's mood? Is he a little happier and upbeat, or Quinn is Quinn and that doesn't matter?
Quinn's Quinn. I ain't going to talk about Quinn. But I mean, he is who he is. If we'd lost 20 straight or won 20 straight, he's going to be the same, and holds us accountable for all the same things as he did at the start of the year. So yeah, he is who he is, and I think it's a good way to be coached. You don't want to change things or be softer at practice or do things differently because we've won whatever we've won. And we've got a good group of guys that keep competing, keep getting better, and want to keep getting better.
Last time you played Detroit was the game that kind of started this whole streak. Did you have any idea at the time you guys would be able to go on a tear like this after that win? I mean, how big was that win?
I mean, the win was big because I don't know, you guys probably know better, however many we'd lost in a row and whatever, or on the road or whatever it was, we weren't playing very well. And, I think we just lost to Atlanta that game before, which was not even because of their record, just a bad loss for us, the way we played. And we wanted to get back to kind of who we were, and we had to win a tough game on the road. And Yeah, I mean, Ricky coming back out, getting popped in the face or whatever happened, and coming back out and finishing the game, and we obviously got, I think it was an OT win in the end. Yeah, I mean, you don't know that that's going to start or finish anything, but obviously it kind of got us in the right spot, and we've been able to do what we've done.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
I like that.
The inbound pass to Ingles.
I know, just